What it do, people? It's your boy Levelhead back with another video. If you subscribe to me and you follow my channel, I would love for you to go follow me on Twitter if you got a Twitter account at twitter.com/leveledheadgame. That's twitter.com/leveledheadgame, no R. Anyway, if you've been following me for the last 2 or 3 days, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to upload this on Saturday, even though I made it today, which is Friday. Y'all know that I ruffled some feathers, you know what I'm saying? I stirred up the hornet's nest, you know what I'm saying? I made some folks a little frustrated. I stepped on some toes because of a video that I put up. And, you know, I don't backtrack from what I said, but I made another video to kind of clarify what I said, to proper explain what I'm saying, because I saw how I came in the first video and I can see how it could be misleading. Now, because of that first video, a dude that I follow by the name of Tony Rennie made a video, right, where he was addressing some of the points and the stuff I was saying in my video. Now, I was watching this video Thursday night, right? I'm laughing. I'm listening to what he was saying. It's funny because he's talking about relax your breastises. You know what I'm saying? Calm down and get your titties under control. You know what Tony Rennie do. Now, you know, most folks in this YouTube community would be all upset and mad, but see me, I'm not sensitive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bothered by that type of stuff. That man got a right to express himself just like I express myself. You know, that's why his channel is Tony Rennie. That's why my channel is Leveled Head Gamer. We gonna have a difference of opinion. I'm still gonna follow that man. I'm still gonna like, you know what I'm saying, the Iron Sheik. And this is Tony Rennie. You know, I'm gonna like all that, and he gonna like slap yourself. You know, he gonna like that as well. He gonna keep supporting me because I know that's what he gonna do just as well as I'm gonna keep supporting him. But that was Thursday night. I'm getting how I'm gonna come back at this video, you know what I'm saying, in the unique way that I do, because you know I don't do the real beef thing. Anyway, on today, which is Friday, in the comments section, I end up getting into a conversation with Tony Rennie, and he told me that he saw my second video, and he still went on and uploaded the video that he made because he thought it was funny. So I was like, man, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But you know I'm going to respond to it. You know I'm going to have something to say. So that's what I'm finna do. Now, there's a few things he said in the video that I thought I wanted to bring up, and I want to start off by giving you the title of my video. The title of this video is Now Hiring Nintendo Fans. You know what I'm saying? When you go to a store and they got that now hiring sign in the door or in the window, I'm saying now hiring Nintendo fans. Now, I'm on the hiring committee at my job, and I used to manage Blockbuster, and I used to hire employees there. Now, when you fill out an application, there is a list of requirements that you have to meet. You know, expectations that you have to meet before you get employment with that particular job or that particular company. So, the question I have, based off of Tony Rennie's video and based off of some of the stuff that go on within this YouTube community, the question I have is, what are the requirements to being a Nintendo fan? What constitutes you being a Nintendo fan? What are the do's and the don'ts? What are the unspoken rules that come with being a Nintendo fan, right? I want to know that because, you know, he said a term, he used the slang word pretendos, which represents fake Nintendo fans. You know, how are you labeled a fake Nintendo fan? Now, I know he wasn't calling me that, and I know nobody in my comment section said that about me. But I saw this in other folks' channel and made towards other people. Or he a fake Nintendo fan. He's a pretendo. He's not a true blue. He's not a devout Nintendo fan. All right. So my question is, what is the requirements? What is expected of you being a Nintendo fan? Right? Can you not say anything negative about Nintendo? Do you have to buy every game Nintendo make? Do you have to like everything Nintendo releases? You know what I'm saying? Do you have to like every person at Nintendo? Do you have to agree with everything Nintendo does? Is that what the requirement is? Is that the expectation? You know what I'm saying? that is expected when you're a Nintendo fan? I'm just asking questions. I want y'all to answer this. It's something I was thinking about. 2, he talked about Nintendo fans being impatient and spoiled, and he didn't exclude himself. He included himself. So I was thinking about that, and he made a statement that he's been a Nintendo fan since, I think he said either 85, 86, or 87. One of those years since then. And I was thinking, you know, I'm 33 years old. I'm about to be 34. I was introduced to gaming at the age of 4. So I've been gaming pretty much 30 years, 3 decades. When I turned 6, my household received the NES. My parents bought an NES for our household. And from that point on, I've been a devout Nintendo fan. You know, even when other systems came on the horizon, the Genesis and, you know what I'm saying, and Sega and all their product, Sony with all their product, the company that I enjoyed and I liked and I stuck with was Nintendo. And to this day, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much for 30 years, I've been doing, and I've been rolling, and I've been riding with Nintendo. So, with that being said, I've seen the ups and the downs of being a Nintendo fan. I was there in the heyday of NES and in the awesome days of the Super Nintendo. I was there in the, you know what I'm saying, game-changing era of the N64 and the, you know, change and the fall of an empire with the N64 and the GameCube. And I was there for the Wii and, you know, the rise and the, you know what I'm saying, the change in perspective of Nintendo with the Wii. And I'm still here with the Wii U. I bought my son a DS. My son also owns a 3DS, right? And that's going to play into at the end. But, so, I know what it's like to be a Nintendo fan. And to me, I believe Nintendo fans are the most patient and the most unspoiled gamer fans in this community and period. We had to wait a lot for a lot of things. We had to be very patient, you know what I'm saying, with the way Nintendo produces games and how long they spend on perfecting and making sure that seal of quality is on the game. You know, we are very patient. You know, we're not spoiled because there's a lot of features that often are left out when it comes to Nintendo products. Like when the PS2 came out and with Play DVD and, you know, and all the different things you could do on a Sony brand console. You know, play music and all this. Same with Xbox, getting online and all that. You know, Nintendo fans went without a lot of these features, so we're not spoiled, right? We just know Nintendo, when it comes to games, release a lot of quality. So we're not impatient, we're not spoiled. So I didn't agree with that with Tony. I understood where he was coming from, but I didn't agree. But I just wanted to deal with them two things. What constitutes you being a Nintendo fan, right? And I wanted to kind of deal with the whole impatient and spoiled part. Now, here's the third part I want to bring up to you. I have a son, right? He's 10. And I have cousins that's ranging from that same age to about 14. And I have another cousin that's about 22. And I want to set up this situation. And, you know, with my job, I deal with a lot of youth. I deal on campuses a lot. And, you know what I'm saying? Also, with my church, I deal with the youth, being a youth pastor. And also, with doing the gospel hip-hop thing, I deal with a lot of young folks. So the topic of gaming comes up a lot. And being a gamer, in my circle of friends, the topic of gaming comes up a lot. Now, my son is 10. When I bought the Wii U, I promised him, when I was planning on getting the Wii U, I promised him that I was going to give him the Wii. Now, I remember breaking down my Xbox 360 to go trade it in at GameStop. And I said, you know what, man? I shouldn't trade this in. I should give this to you. But you said you want the Wii, so, you know what I'm saying, I could trade the Wii in and give you this 360. He was like, yeah, let me have the 360. And I was like, you know what I'm saying, I was just playing with him, but he wanted it more than he wanted the Wii. And I was like, well, no, you play the Wii. You want to play the Wii. He's like, yeah, the Wii cool, but I'd rather have the 360. I was like, no, man, you know, I'm going to give you this Wii. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ready for no 360. You know what I'm saying? And the games that I got, you ain't ready for. So, alright. Same thing with my 12-year-old cousin in his household. He owned a Wii. But for Christmas, he asked his parents to buy him a 360. And I was like, well, his mom came to me and was asking me about the 360 and all that, and what I suggest, should she get it, shouldn't she get it? But I said, you know what, I wouldn't. I would wait, and I would get I'll get him a Wii U. Told her about the Wii U, explained it to her and all that. He was sitting right there. He's like, I don't want the Wii U. I want the 360. That's what I want, right? And I'm like, look, man, dude, you gonna want the Wii U to come with this and a controller like this. It has a touch screen on it. You know what I'm saying? It does this, that, and the other. Man, it's got HD graphics. You know what I'm saying? It's more powerful than the 360. Everything like that. He still wanted the 360. Now, once I purchased the Wii U and he came over and he got a chance to play it, his perspective kind of changed after playing it. But before playing it, he didn't want it. Now, same with my cousin up in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? In that area. Same scenario. PS3, 360. That's what they talk about. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? My cousin down in Dallas, Texas. 22 years old. Try to sell him on Nintendo products. No, he won't. He want to roll with Sony or Microsoft. So, being on campus, dealing with a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying, different campuses, and also with the music I do, traveling to different campuses and dealing with a lot of youth. This same message, this same perspective, this same, you know what I'm saying, perspective is crossing all those different areas. Everywhere I go, it's the same thing. You know, when it comes to Nintendo, there is a perception that they have and that they don't want, right? So, when I made that video, I was not coming from the mindset of, you know what I'm saying, this YouTube community and all the folks in this YouTube community. I was coming from the folks that I interact with day to day, that I actually am able to touch, that actually I'm able to talk to one-on-one, and I can see their face, I can see their expressions, all that, you know what I'm saying, up close and in person, right? I'm talking about young folks. I'm talking about older folks. I'm talking about folks my age, a little bit younger than me, all the way down to, you know what I'm saying, 10, 9, 8 years old. When I bring up Nintendo, they don't want that. They want the Xbox 360s. They want the PlayStation 3s. Now, they probably don't know nothing about the PS4, and they don't know nothing about the Xbox 720. So, these are the people I'm talking about. This is the third question. I said, what constitute, what is the obligation, what is the requirements to be a Nintendo fan? That's one part I want y'all to think about. 2, are Nintendo fans impatient? Are the Nintendo fans spoiled? I don't think so. That's 2. 3, what is going to happen? I said all that to say this. What is going to happen when cats like myself, cats like Tony Rendy, cats like Active Gamer Life, you know what I'm saying? Cats like, you know what I'm saying, Super Brothers. You know what I'm saying? All these type of people, Shooter, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of a lot of cats that do the Nintendo thing, you know. Black Baron. I'm trying to think of everybody. What happened when we, you know, me being 33, some of y'all probably ranging from, you know what I'm saying, 26 and up, I'm pretty sure. Some might be a little bit younger than that. What happens when we're no longer, you know what I'm saying, gaming, right? And who is going to carry on like we are? Because from where I'm looking from and where I'm at, I'm the only Nintendo fan in my circle of influence, and I got a big circle. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one. When we talk about gaming, Nintendo is the last thing that comes to people's mind. Unless we, you know what I'm saying, unless we trying to get on some Wii Sports or something like that. This Wii Sports did kick. You know, the Wii system sold, but it lasted, but it didn't last. When you talk about playing games and getting little tournaments going, and the Tekken and the Street Fighters and the Maddens and the NBA and all that there right there, it's not they're not talking about Nintendo. Now I got the Wii U. The Wii U could do that, but most folks ain't checking for the Wii U. So what happened when a person like me is long gone, and you are long gone. In this YouTube community, what's gonna happen if the perception stays the same? If the image and the marketing style stays the same? Yes, the 3DS is doing great, and I agree that it's going to continue to do great. But I am looking at what they're doing with the Wii U, and in America, that's what really matters over here. 3DS matters, but the Wii U matters more, in my opinion. So I pose that question to you guys, and I want y'all to debate and discuss in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. 1, what are the requirements to being a Nintendo fan? 2, you know what I'm saying, are Nintendo fans impatient and spoiled? 3, you know what I'm saying, what's going to happen when true blue Nintendo fans ain't around no more? Who going to carry on the banner for Nintendo with the marketing and the style that Nintendo has? That's my 3 questions. I want y'all to answer them, and your boy signing out. Peace.